So in Yankee land, there are only two rules. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you get ready to enjoy Super Bowl tonight. Let me give you my prediction now before I get into the stuff. Okay. I am rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game, but I have a feeling that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to pull it off and win this Super Bowl. So I'm picking a 31-28 win for the Kansas City Chiefs to finalize their three-peat. Um, but we'll see if that actually happens. I would not be surprised at all if they lose to the Eagles. But the fact of the matter is, Kansas City Chiefs in their elite defense, they have to shut down Saquon Barkley. Otherwise, the Eagles are going to run through them. So, but that's my prediction there. But now, I want to talk about content of the day. There are only two rules, and this is something that Jazz Chisholm talked about this past week. Okay, and I'm going to put up an article here, and I'm going to attach it down below too. So if you're a baseball fan, you want to read the article, just make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss anything moving forward. And I find this to be more fun right now to talk about than sharing the same stuff that everybody else is sharing that isn't really news. So let me put this out for you. I thought this was pretty interesting. Okay, it's going to pop up on the screen. So there are only two rules. Yankee star second baseman breaks silence on team's rules, right? So New York Yankees, one of the biggest and most successful franchise in Major League Baseball, have their own rules and regulations. However, Yankees infielder Jazz Chisholm, who we know to be a flamboyant guy, has revealed some unique rules for the players who represent the club. The reason for such rules, the rumors indicated that players expressing overtly themselves with excessive celebrations during the games, bullying other players, and more, which I understand too. I'm not a big fan of the, riding someone around in a shopping cart in the dugout after a hit or a home run, or wearing like a leather jacket and do like these ridiculous gestures on the field that essentially acts as either taunting or being overly flashy. So I like the Yankees' buttoned up approach when it comes to celebrations and stuff like that. And they embrace each other instead of embracing stupidity. But Jazz Chisholm is one such player who loves to overtly express himself in the league. However, this has often garnered his criticism. But given his strict rules and regulations of the Yankees just before his trade from the Miami Marlins in July, it was assumed that Chisholm's on-field tactics and expressions would not align with those rules. But he finally signed with the Yankees. Okay, well, he was traded here. And having a flamboyant nature, Chisholm emerged as a fan favorite too, didn't he? I enjoy watching him. He's a good player. Okay, so soon after the news of the Yankees' new set of rules and regulations by the New York Yankees came around, their star Jazz Chisholm Jr. put an end to all the rumors. He has been an integral part of the team since it has ran through a World Championship Series in 2024 and finished with a 256 average, 73 ribbies, 24 homers, and 40 steals. Now, on February 8th, Chisholm confessed by the absolutely ridiculous show episode, there's really no rule. In the end, there are only two rules. You got to shave your beard and you got to play without earrings. pretty straightforward. Don't be flashy, right? That's only two real rules in the Yankees organization. But you would think they have rules like you can't wear this color, you can't wear that color, you got to wear black. None of those exist, I promise you. Right? Jazz Chisholm has dismissed the concept of strict and rigid rules being implemented by the Yankees to change players' behaviors on the field. Rather, getting a clean shave and not wearing any earrings are pretty standard practices across many sports teams and leagues. While Chisholm's flashy appearance has garnered some criticism, and aspects like him changing his hair color drew praise from players like Trey Turner and Bryce Harper, both on the Phillies, giving his unwavering personality, Chisholm never bothers much about the outside noise. The New York Yankees, too, have some extra pants for him, and so on. So I'm going to attach this article down below for you to read. Okay, and I thought it was pretty insightful, and I enjoyed it. I really, really did. So, and again, it shows like the Yankees, yeah, they have a buttoned-up approach with certain things and a professional look in certain things, but it's not this tight-ass corporate structure that a lot of folks paint it out to be, right? The talking points, which I always call out. I don't understand why people embrace talking points over facts. It just doesn't make any sense. So, and the bottom line is don't be a prick, right? That's it. It's really not that hard. You play hard, you get paid, you take your lumps. Okay, and this is a place for lumps, right? You know this. The New York. I mean, if you come in here, you act like a jerk, they're gonna eat you alive. The fans, the media, everybody. Okay, and Jazz Chisholm is embracing the being a Yankee, and he's calling out talking points that don't exist, right? And good for him. Good for him. And I'm not opposed to being clean shaven and not having a beard. I mean, I know other teams embrace it and so on. That's fine. It's totally fine. Um, I don't think Bryce Harper, had he come here, would he? I don't think he would have had an issue shaving, but he's not here. And 5 years later, people are still complaining about it, right? Whatever, whatever. It is what it is. He hasn't won a World Series either with the Phillies, so there's that. Okay, but I found this article refreshing. I really, really did. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Okay, while we're waiting for the Yankees to make a move, will be 2 days from pitchers and catchers reporting. It still remains to be seen whether they're going to move Marcus Stroman now or during spring training in a trade, or whether they're going to acquire a third baseman now or in a trade. We don't know. I mean, all signs are pointing towards Nolan Arenado becoming that guy, but um, with the Red Sox apparently involved and the Dodgers apparently involved, we just don't know yet. And I think the Alex Bregman not signing has created some roadblocks for a couple teams because they don't know whether a Cubs player is going to become available or a Tigers player or an Astros player is going to become available. We just don't know yet, right? And that's on Alex Bregman. That's on Scott Boras. That's not on the Yankees. So, but I also understand why they're waiting for that. There's no point in making a desperate overpay. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why people are giving them a grade F on on Twitter. For what reason? You're trying to elicit reaction. You're getting paid to elicit reactions. Maybe it just doesn't make any sense. Great off in this offseason. Jen, they're using losing Juan Soto as the argument. Never mind all the other 10 moves that they've made since then. Congratulations to the Mets for getting him and for bringing and Pete Alonso back. Okay, but there's no reason to discount the moves that the Yankees have made. No good reason, I should say. But again, that's just my take on it, my opinion. I don't work for the Yankees. They don't pay me for any of this stuff. So, but give me your thoughts about this. And again, read the article. Take a look. I find it interesting. And I do hope the Yankees make a move, either today or tomorrow or the next day, just to kind of ease some concerns, maybe, relax some people, relieve some stress, right? Because it is a point of frustration for a lot of fans, and I get it. And I do hope the Yankees address it, make some fans feel better, give them a little bit more comfort going into spring training. Because I don't think they're going to go with anybody in house to be a starter. I mean, they're going to get an opportunity to make the roster, but I seriously doubt they're going to become a starter. So Nolan Arenado is better than every one of these guys, or if it's Luis Ariz, or if it's somebody else that we're not thinking of. So it still remains to be seen. But this article is pretty cool, and again, like I said, it's to me it's refreshing. 2 rules: just be clean shaven, don't wear earrings, and it also leads to by having a presentable appearance and carrying yourself well, then the likeliness of you becoming a prick is very low. And being a bully or a prick is not a flex. It's not a flex at all, especially if you can't back it up in person. So, but that's another conversation to have. But give me your thoughts and let me know who you're picking for the Super Bowl. What score you think is going to be? Let's go.